Hello everybody, good to see you all again, and thank you for taking the time out to return to my channel today. Thank you for your ongoing support of the 100% Pure Elvis channel. Today was a very busy day for me today at work. It was really full on, and I finished work and I came home, and as always I wanted to do some relaxation listening to Elvis. And again, I don't know what you're like, but as you can see, the vinyl all behind me here on this wall unit, it's stacked full of Elvis albums. And again, I never really know what album I want to listen to. So tonight I've actually relaxed listening to 3 budget albums I've got 2 on the Camden label, 1 on the Pickwick label, and I wanted to share them because I just think they are great budget albums to own. I have showcased these before, obviously, but I listened to them tonight. It made me feel more relaxed, feel better. And again, I then wanted to share them with all of my subscribers. The first one is my favorite out of the 3 that I'm going to share with you. And it is the popular Elvis, the US Mail. So as you can see, RCA Camden, a really popular Camden release, Elvis, the US Mail. CDS 1150, and I love the imagery on the front cover as well. A beautiful image of Elvis, we all know, from Aloha, from Hawaii. I love the stylization of the lettering as well of Elvis and the US Mail. You got the track listing here on the back. Again, I will read this to you, but again, the track listing, very plain back. On the back, it says, no matter how many Elvis Presley albums are in the collection, there's always a good reason for adding one more, particularly if, as in this case, you want to hear Elvis singing about love. Admittedly, the collection kicks off with a chauvinistic look in US Mail, but as the final notes fade away, there's plenty for the girls to enjoy as Elvis settles into the romantic mood with songs like I'll Take Love, Almost in Love, We'll Be Together, and of course, Burning Love. Elvis sings the songs of love with conviction and a feeling for the lyrics that spring from the wealth of experience and success he's enjoyed ever since Heartbreak Hotel gave him his first real taste of chart adulation and a gold record back in 1956. Every Presley album since then has soared into the list of bestsellers, giving him gold records from many corners of the world. His fan following, his consistent ability to entertain and add to the already large band of fans makes him a unique figure in show business. This album helps to show in one small but highly entertaining measure just why this should be the absolutely superb Camden album, the US Mail. The track listing on the US Mail is side 1, US Mail, We'll Be Together, It's a Matter of Time, Almost in Love, Let's Forget About the Stars, My Little Friend. Side 2, If I'm a Fool for Loving You, I'll Take Love, Today, Tomorrow and Forever, Let's Be Friends, No More, Burning Love. I just think that track listing is strong, superb. There's no weak tracks on there. I absolutely am going to go for, I love Almost in Love from the movie Live a Little, Love a Little, My Little Friend, If I'm a Fool for Loving You, Today, Tomorrow and Forever, Let's Be Friends, No More. One of my best friend's favourite Elvis songs is Burning Love. That's Rob, a good friend of mine. That's his favourite Elvis song. But it's such a great budget album on the Camden label via RCA, the US Mail. And quickly share with you what's inside. And as you can see, it's on that blue Camden label. Now, the US Mail, you always find it in record fairs, charity shops, and always comes up on eBay and Discogs. You are looking at £5–10, relatively cheap. And again, I've seen this many times over, but again, one of my favourite, if not my favourite budget album on Camden, the US Mail. The next one I listened to today is purely, simply called Elvis. Again, what a great shot of Elvis there on the front from the 1950s. Again, you know I like the font and the letterings. I love the lettering here, but again, the track listing. You've got Camden in the top right, and the catalogue number is CDS1201. On the back, you got an image of Elvis, I believe, from It Happened at the World's Fair, the track listing, and then it tells you more about each song. So the track listing on this, this is a Pickwick album. We've got side one, Always on My Mind, Frankie and Johnny, I Slipped, I Stumbled, I Fell, I Believe, Confidence, I'll Be There if You Ever Want Me. Side two, Sentimental Me, Big Boss Man, Separate Ways, Come On Everybody, You Don't Know Me, Easy Come, Easy Go. I really like the tracks that are included on this as well. Again, under each track here, there's more information about the song. But again, because I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment, I will try my best to do that on another upload for you. But this is a 1981 Pickwick release. And again, when you talk about the track listing, you know, the sublime Always on My Mind on side one. I Slipped, I Stumbled, I Fell. You very rarely see that on any Elvis compilation album. Separate Ways is a beautiful ballad as well. Sentimental Me, Come On Everybody from Viva Las Vegas, You Don't Know Me. For me, there is one weak track on here that I'm not overly a big fan of, and that is Easy Come, Easy Go. But every other track I do enjoy. So that is the Pickwick album, Elvis, a 1981 release, CDS1201. Inside, its original white sleeve, slightly discoloured. Inside, there you go. So it's Camden, but Camden and Pickwick are a subsidy of each other. So again, on the back it says RCA International Incorporated, Great Britain. But and on the front, as I just told you, it says Camden. So they are at the same company. Elvis with that great image on the front of Elvis there from the 1950s. And the last album I wanted to share with you, again, is on the Pickwick label, Elvis Love Songs. Again, I love everything about this album. And again, it's one that I do play this actually quite often. And the image of Elvis, I just think, in that beautiful image of Elvis, is this from around the time of Fun in Acapulco, I believe? Again, I'm not overly too sure. Or is it Girls, Girls, Girls? And if anyone could help, please leave in the comments below. Again, I love the lettering of Elvis here. You got the track listing here. On the back, again, you got another 1950s silhouette image of Elvis here. And this is a 1983 copy of Love Songs. And again, we have a catalogue number of CDS1211. Now, again, I have looked on eBay and Discogs. Again, relatively cheap, £10, £15 to get this into your collection if you don't own it already. This one, I don't see that often when I do go to record fairs or charity shops or record stores or secondhand record shops. I don't tend to see this a great deal. But the track listing on this Elvis Love Songs is side one, Always on My Mind, If I'm a Fool for Loving You, Tender Feeling, The Girl of My Best Friend, Tonight Is So Right for Love, Fools Fall in Love, I Slipped, I Stumbled, I Fell. Can we just concentrate on side one on this at the moment? Now, for me, look at that. That is such a superb track listing on this Love Songs album. You know, the gorgeous If I'm a Fool for Loving You, Tender Feeling from Kissing Cousins. It's such a beautiful ballad. The Girl of My Best Friend, you know, a massive hit single for Elvis around the world. Fools Fall in Love. Oh, just gorgeous. Let's get on to side two. We have Burning Love. I Love Only One Girl, Almost in Love. Have I told you lately that I love you? Please don't stop loving me. I'll Take Love, Hawaiian Wedding Song. Again, you got to look at Burning Love. I know it wasn't one of Elvis Presley's favourite songs, but Burning Love, I absolutely adore. Almost in Love, I've just told you from the last vinyl, I love the movie Live a Little, Love a Little. I love that beautiful ballad, Almost in Love. I love hearing Have I Told You Lately That I Love You. It's sung beautifully. I'll Take Love. One of my mum's favourites from Blue Hawaii, Hawaiian Wedding Song. Again, it's a superb collection of love songs on this Pickwick International release from 1983. Inside, again, I think you'll find it's on the same label. It is. It's on that Blue Camden label. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to admit to something here today, guys. This Love Songs album, I actually played twice tonight. So again, because I'm going to change my mind, actually. I just said the US, I said that's my favourite. I'm actually going to go for this because I just love the track listing on it. So I'm going to go with this out as my favourite out of the three. Then I'm going to go on to the US Mail and then Elvis. So again, three great budget albums that you can easily pick up and add to your collection, except this one is harder to find. I do see this one quite frequently, and the US Mail, you could always find that. But again, I am going to read what it says on the back of the Love Songs album, if you don't mind. So on the back of the Love Songs album, it says, who better to sing love songs than the king himself, Elvis Presley? No matter how many Elvis albums you have in your collection, there is always room for one more, particularly when Elvis sings about love. The reason he was so popular and successful right from the first big hit, Heartbreak Hotel, in 1956 was his deep and innate ability to express emotion and feelings through his music and singing. The first smash hit gave him a taste of the adulation and stardom that was to come, along with a cascade of gold discs from over 65 million selling songs. Obviously, that's way more. This romantic collection is made up from fine examples of ballads, blues, and songs from his very successful films. Tender Feeling was based on the old folk tune and came from the film Kissing Cousins. Please Don't Stop Loving Me was from the film Frankie and Johnny, and the flip side to the title track of the film. It earned Elvis his 55th gold disc. Have I Told You Lately That I Love You is a tender ballad originally featured in the film Loving You, in which Elvis made his film debut. Well, that's obviously incorrect, so that is a typo. Love Me Tender was Elvis Presley's film debut. Another successful disc was Burning Love, Elvis's 66 million seller and a top 10 hit on both sides of the Atlantic. A great rock song featured here is Fools Fall in Love, written and produced by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, highlighting the vocal backing of the Jordanaires. The bluesy beat ballad of The Girl of My Best Friend was a smash hit in the UK, although it never appeared as a 45 in the USA. There are many other favourites on this collection which received the Presley magic and show what a truly versatile and entertaining artist he was. The songs themselves, the memories they will evoke, and the personality of a great entertainer are all captured on Love Songs by Elvis the King. So the error there is obviously where they have said about Elvis's film debut being Loving You. But again, that's for me, I've only just noticed that actually. But again, that's my favourite collection out of these three. So again, three great albums to come home to tonight to listen to. So out of the vast collection that I own, I chose to listen to the US Mail, and then I went on to Elvis, and then I ended up with Love Songs, which I played twice. So again, share your thoughts on them great budget releases. And again, as I was saying, they are relatively easy to get a hold of. Go to Discogs, go to eBay, and again, you are looking at limited pricings on them. You ain't going to pay out too much at all. And I just think, again, the design on all three as well, I think is very well put together. My favorite being the design of the US mail with that beautiful image from Aloha from Hawaii. And I absolutely adore that image there as well. And obviously, so you've got really, you can say out of the three, you've got the three different eras. So on the Elvis album, you got the 50s image of Elvis, and then you're going on to the 1960s image of Elvis on the Love Songs collection. And then to finish it all off, the US mail features the Aloha from Hawaii image from the 1970s, 73. So again, look, thank you for taking the time out to return to my channel today, and hope you enjoyed that upload. And again, made me relax tonight listening to Elvis. Elvis always makes you feel better. Again, come and follow me over on TikTok, 100 Pure Elvis. That channel is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I do Elvis songs of the day. Come and follow me on Facebook, Elvis Presley Burning Love Group. Love to see you over there as well. I always sign out by saying, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Lots of love, everybody. Bye-bye.